Did you see that? A ghost.
Welcome to Paranormal Pentivity, a show about songwriting, ghostwriting, and everything in between. My name is Nayim and I am your host. Today, why have you never really heard in any show, cartoon, anywhere in media really, when you were growing up, the traditional happy birthday song? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nayim. Happy birthday to you. That is because that song, up until 2016, was owned by Warner Chappell Music. What the fuck am I talking about? Well, that song was copyrighted and licensed through that record label since the early 1900s. It was written in Kentucky in the 1800s, the end of the 1800s, by some school teacher or some shit like that. Really kind of irrelevant, but they ended up coming through, taking the song, copyrighting those words. You've never, think back to when we were young or when you were whatever, or even to this day, which now, ever since 2016, the happy birthday song is public domain now. There was this whole fight and there was a $14 million settlement because people were having to pay to say happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear blank, happy birthday to you, because they own the song, the melody. There's shit falling over in here. They own the song, they own the melody, and they were really rogue about licensing that song. I remember there was a point in time, read this a long time ago, where somebody was like, if they wanted to license that song, it was $250,000 to sing that song in a movie. This is why you would hear alternatives like happy birthday, whatever, or happy birthday to you. You know, you hear all these alternatives and you would think, oh, this is just how they sing the song. This is just how they do it over here. It's really different. No, it's because I don't want to pay to license 4 fucking sentences. You know, it was all type of different whatever. It's like up until 2015, it was $10,000 to say those 4 words in sequence and melody in your movie, on your cartoon, in your show. And you had to pay them so much to the point where they would have hawked you down and hunted you to get their money. There was a lot of lawsuits, like in the recent, maybe past 20 years, about this happy birthday shit, because it's that serious. Very serious. And this is the importance of, when you really think about it, think about actually owning 4 simple sentences that everybody knows, owning the melody, owning that. And anytime you want to put it in your shit, you're going to pay me. Warner Music. And this is people act like record labels are new. Record labels are not new. Warner Chappell has been around since however the fuck long they've been around. I would go back and say goddamn slavery times is when they've been around. This is why you've never seen it. It's been all type of price ranges in the middle. Some people, and there's going to be a lot more, I'm predicting, there's going to be a lot more suits with these common ass songs that everybody sings now, to the point where there's going to be a lot of shit going into the public domain. Now you can sing it in your shit. It's public domain. They gave it up. I remember a little while ago they had licensed it out for 10 more years, owning the rights and stuff to it. But that is the reason you've never heard happy birthday growing up in any shows, the traditional birthday song. Is because that is copyrighted material, or was up until a few years ago. Copyrighted material, you had to pay for it. $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, whatever they felt like they want to put on it, because it was just so many different price ranges people was playing. There's really no point in going person to person to person. I seen 30,000, 10,000 was the common thing, 100,000. I've seen all the numbers when I was going through, when I was looking. There is a whole history behind it with the whole Kentucky elementary school teacher thing and everything, but I just wanted to touch on why you've never heard it. So this was Paranormal Pentivity. Hope you learned something today. My name is Nayim. I'm your host, and I will holler at you.
Did you see that? A ghost.